In this video, we'll be introducing the concept of continuity. A function is continuous on an interval of its domain if its hand-drawn graph can be sketched without lifting the pencil from the paper. Our first problem that we'll be looking at is to describe the intervals of the domain over which each function is continuous. Now notice here we have a graph of a parabola, but when x is equal to 0, we have a hole in the graph at y equals 4. So for intervals of the domain, we want the x values, and then we want to sketch this graph as much as possible. So if we start at x equal negative infinity, which would be here at the arrow, and then continue to the right, we don't have to lift our pencil until we hit this hole in the graph. So we're getting a continuous function from negative infinity up to x equals 0. And then we have to pick up our pencil and put it on the other side of this graph. And we can continue then to positive infinity. So this is continuous then after we pick up our pencil from 0 to positive infinity. So this is the interval over which the function is continuous. Another example, we don't have any holes in the graph. This continues off to negative infinity and positive infinity. And if we start at negative infinity, we can sketch the entire graph without lifting our pencil. So x equal negative infinity all the way up to x equal positive infinity. So the interval on the domain over which the function is continuous would be all real numbers.